Let me straight away go to Salahuddin Shoaib Chaudhary. Sir, we have played a part of this interview, and at the top of it, you see the rise of the Islamists in Bangladesh polls. So, what's the loudest message coming from Sheikh Hasina?
Thank you very much, Mr. Sharma. You see, this so-called stage election, stage drama actually. So Sheikh Hasina was talking about it in the exclusive of the News9. I have seen that also. But most importantly, as we can see, that although Yunus regime is saying that they are going to hold the election on 12th of February, but the entire machinery, state machinery, and the millions of dollars are being spent and used to promote the referendum. Now, the referendum, it is illegal as per the constitution of Bangladesh. And again, this illegitimate government is holding the referendum through an ordinance, which is again illegal. So why Yunus is putting more emphasis on referendum than the election is very clear, that Yunus wants to remain in power indefinitely for indefinite period and emerge into the next Ayatollah. So this is not only a stage drama on the 12th February, this is a big betrayal, great betrayal with the people of Bangladesh. Yunus wants to steal the rights, voting rights of people for many, many years. And now in the name of so-called revolution, what he has seized, now he wants to make it a kind of the institutionalize the whole thing so that we, the people of Bangladesh, will never have the voting right in the coming years and decades.
Salahuddin Shoaib Chaudhary, are we looking at a poll where Jamaat is going to take over and not allow even the Awami League candidates to come out?
Mr. Sharma, you see, this is during this stage drama, according to my information as a journalist, Jamaat is taking all out preparations to steal the election. And while people say that in 2018, the election took place the previous night of the election, but now, before 1 month of the election, Jamaat is already stealing the ballot, postal ballots, and every arrangement is there to bring Jamaat Islami into power. And please remember, oh sir, that this evening, the US ambassador in Dhaka, Ben Christensen, he has given a strong warning to Yunus regime and Bangladesh army to not to incline towards China. But Yunus is not going to listen to what Americans say, because Yunus is known as a Trump hater, and he is going to do anything and everything under his capacity by joining hands with the Sino-Pakistani axis and make a position for him where he can enjoy the power as the Ayatollah of Iran.
Okay. Okay. I'm also joined by Ambassador Veena Sikri. I'm also joined by Suhas Chakma, Director, Rights and Risk Analysis Group. Madam, your opening comments, direct challenge to Yunus. And secondly, if you look at the data which I'm running at the top of my channel, it shows that there is a substantial rise in the Islamist candidates. Every political party has given less than 5% representation to women candidates. And Khalida Zia is openly saying this guy is corrupt. He has laundered away the Bangladeshi money.
Well, thank you, Kartikeya. I think, first of all, that I fully support the statement made by Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina that she has released today. It's an appeal for inclusive elections, free, fair, and inclusive elections in order for the elections to be credible. I think even at this late stage, the Awami League must be allowed to take part in the elections. There is absolutely no reason at all for the Awami League to have been banned, for their activities to have been banned. And the talk in Dhaka is that this was done only because the Jamaat-e-Islami was worried that their popularity was not surging as they had expected after Sheikh Hasina left the country. And the Awami League vote bank is still intact. So 35-40% of the people want. Now, I think I would like to also put together with this the fact that Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's son, Sajid Wajid Joy, has given an interview to Al Jazeera in which he's clearly said that his mother may not go back to Bangladesh for the elections because, she's of course elderly, but there is a court case. We wouldn't say that she's going to do that. But the point is the party Awami League must be allowed to participate in the elections. There is no reason at all for banning this. That's number one. Number two, I think I fully agree with what your panelist from Bangladesh, Rajin Shoaib Chaudhary, has said, that the Jamaat-e-Islami is going all out to upset every law and regulation in the country, and the Election Commission is acting at the behest of Yunus and the Jamaat-e-Islami. For example, even Tariq Rahman of the BNP, these are people who are known to have dual nationality. And that's supposed to be a factor for banning people in elections, not accepting the filing of nomination of people in Bangladesh. But it has been done not only for Tariq Rahman, but for many other people in Bangladesh from the BNP. And there's another clause in Bangladesh that loan defaulters will not be allowed to take part in the election. But many such. So I think that the challenge that Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has thrown should be accepted by Muhammad Yunus, and the elections must be held with the Awami League. The referendum is entirely fake. This has to be thrown out because it is not constitutional. According to the present constitution, there is no provision for a referendum, and an ordinance can only be made on a subject which is there in the constitution. You cannot make an ordinance
Absolutely,
on a
ma'am.
subject not in the
Absolutely,
constitution.
ma'am.
So
Suhas,
that
your,
referendum must be disallowed.
Suhas, your opening comments on Sheikh Hasina saying that Awami League should be allowed to contest elections, and Yunus laundered away the Bangladeshi money, made investments outside, invested nothing. In fact, she also said in this interview, we accepted all the points, but after acceptance of the 9 points, they came down to a single agenda, which was to oust her. In a very candid way, she's talking about Yunus, saying that this guy neither has the legitimacy nor the spine, to do anything to the benefit of the Bangladeshi people.
No, all of us we agree with the statements made by Prime Minister Hasina. I would only say at this stage, I think this in a way exposes all those who are supporting Dr. Yunus' government. But my own perception is that it's too late in the day. We have to bear in mind that this is a government which wants to remain in power by holding this kind of organized and orchestrated elections where there will be friendly fight. So we have to look at the situation where the Jamaat-e-Islami and the BNP will continue to arrange and remain in power as long as they can. And they, I think, are fully aware that Dr. Yunus and his regime, that the moment you allow the Awami League, obviously substantial number of populations in the country, 35 to 40%, would support the Awami League. So even in the days when they took the decision, they were not confident that they can allow the Awami League to contest the elections, because if the Awami League contest elections, and if there is going to be genuine, free and fair elections where Awami League, BNP and the Jamaat-e-Islami contest, Awami League may not win the seats, but there is no doubt that the Awami League will be the opposition party. And they do not want, in that sense, a true democracy in the country. So we are facing, I think, larger challenge. How would we deal with this government? As Mr. Chaudhary had said, that this is a government which has decided that they shall remain in power, and it would require another revolution to overthrow them. And without that kind of a revolution, I don't think these guys are going to give up power, whatever may come. So even the Americans go away or somebody else is going away, China is a powerful country. So they are ready to make Bangladesh into another Pakistan. So that's the challenge.